All right, I'm gonna sit right here for just a minute and see if any of y'all can hop on. I'm gonna tag a few of y'all. If you can't get on here, no big deal. You can go ahead and watch the replay. I will upload this to YouTube as well. So you can hop on YouTube and also be able to go back and rewatch it and take notes. I would love for y'all to kind of watch and take notes at the same time if you want, but I really want y'all to hear what I'm going to have to say. So if you have to just listen and then come back and take notes, that's perfectly okay too. Hi, Christina. Hi, Angela. So this live might take a little bit because I have a lot I want to say. But I'm doing this for y'all. And I feel like it's 2022. And I really wanted to dive deep into a training other than PRV and sponsoring, because we all know the 3 legs of success. And if you don't know the 3 legs of success, you should. Okay, we all know it starts with PRV, sponsoring, coaching and leadership, and then self-care. We already know those. So I really wanted to kind of touch on other things that I think a lot of us forget. And my cat's going to continue to jump up here because I have coffee and he likes whipped cream. So if y'all see him jump up here, that's why. Hi, Amy. Hi, Lily. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started. Hi, Claudia. All right, so we're going to talk about belief first. And mine might like go all over the place. I'm a squirrel. I have squirrel brain, mom brain. It's okay. Just stick with me. Okay, I promise what you're going to learn today is going to help you with your business. I wouldn't do a training if it wasn't going to help somebody. Okay, I don't know who I'm going to be talking to. I don't know who's going to like take what I say and go do the work, but that's what I'm here for, right? Okay, so belief in yourself. You need to believe in yourself, sister. It is time to stop thinking that you cannot do this because you can. You have to switch your mindset. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in the products. You have to believe in the mission and your why. What is your reason for joining Scentsy? Go ahead. Comment below. What was your reason for joining Scentsy? Was it because you wanted a hobby? Was it because you wanted to change your life? Was it because you want to make a difference? What is your reason for joining Scentsy? And then you need to write that down because you need to know your why. And I promise you, the longer you're with Scentsy, your why will change. Your why will change over and over and over. As you evolve, as you grow, it's going to change. Because when I first joined, yes, I joined because my family was going through hell and back, and I wanted to do something for our family. But since then, the reason I'm still with Scentsy 8 months later is because I know that this works. I know that this business is everything I thought it would be, and I know that it's going to be even more than what I've expected it to be. So believe in yourself. Quit telling yourself that you can't do things. I don't want to hear the word can't. As soon as that enters your mind, you need to throw that out and say when. When am I going to book parties? If you're saying I can't book parties, well, guess what? You're not going to book parties. If you're saying I can't sponsor, I can't have a team, well, guess what? You're not going to sponsor. You're not going to have a team. Because you're thinking negative thoughts. And I promise you, your mindset has so much to do with your business. When I joined, if I had thought I'm never going to be able to sell Scentsy, I would not be where I'm at right now. And if I thought I will never be able to grow a team, I'll be honest, I didn't know if I would be able to, but I didn't say I wouldn't be able to. Even when I first joined, I never told myself I'm not going to do things, because I know who I am as a person. I would never allow myself to tell myself those things. Okay. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Claudia. So believing in yourself. Mindset is one of the number one things that is going to either break or make your business. Because if you think negative thoughts, you are going to have a negative business. And guess what? There is no negativity on my team. So if I start seeing negativity, you will not be a part of my group, of my team page or my group messenger. I'm sorry, but I have no time or energy for negativity. And those that want to be negative are not going to bring the rest of us down. It's not going to happen. This is 2022 and I am changing and I am evolving and I am growing and I want nothing but positivity. Guess what? 2021, I had enough negativity in my life. I moved out of North Carolina to Florida because of negativity. I will not allow it in my business and I will not allow it in my life. And if you're going to be someone that's negative all the time, I'm not the leader for you, okay? Plain and simple. If you have time, and listen, we all have bad days, and I'm okay with you coming to me and talking about your bad days because I have bad days and I need to be able to talk to people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you are negative Nancy and you're going to just post all your negative stuff that's happening all the time, we don't want to hear that. I'm sorry. Stop posting about it. Because you're only bringing yourself down, your business down, people around you down, and we don't have time for that. And I'm sorry that I have to talk like this or even bring it up, but it's a new year, and I want this year to be positive. Yes, there's going to be hard times. We're going to get to that. I'm actually going to talk about that today, but there's no time for negativity. Like, be the light in someone else's darkest days. Think that way, okay? Stop being the person that's bringing the darkness to others. I don't know if, and I'm not saying that that's anybody on our team. I'm just saying that I want y'all to know, because there's new people on our team. This team will not. I don't deal with negativity. I will not, and I haven't since day one. And I've had to say things before, and I will warn you the first time. But if it continues to go on, you will not be part of our group team chat or group team page because we don't want to see negativity. And I'm not going to deal with it. Positivity only, okay? All right. So this is the belief is the foundation for everything in your business. I already said that. When it comes to success and running your business well, it's not about the what. It is about the why. Why are you doing Cincy? I already kind of said that. I want to know. I haven't seen any of y'all write. Why did you join Cincy? Hi, Michelle. Why did you join Cincy? Comment below. Guess what? Another thing that we're going to start doing in our team page, this page right here, y'all are going to start. I want y'all to start posting in this group, in this team page, instead of it just being me. I want y'all to start posting in this team page labels that you're creating. Show pictures of goodie bags you're sending out. Show messages that you're sending when you're booking parties or sponsoring. Please start sharing that on this team page so that we all can help each other. And I'm going to get better at that too, but I share when I make labels, or I see labels that other people have made, or seeing something that Chloe's posted or somebody else that's posted in the leadership groups that's going to help our team, I share that with you all. I don't have to. I could keep it all to myself, but I don't, because I want us all to grow and all to learn and be able to evolve and get better and do better. Okay? So if there's nothing stupid that you could ever post. Okay, nothing. If you post a picture and you got like 20 comments under that picture, share that with us in this team page, okay? Not just in our messenger group, but on the team page, okay? I want us all to like come together and help each other. Can I tell you something? In the leadership page, because I'm a director, I have to post once a week or I get kicked out. Yeah. But I make sure that I post more than once a week because I want y'all to give more than you take. We need to be people that give back to each other. Give, give, give instead of take, 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 okay? So that's why I want us to get in the routine of posting in here and helping each other with whatever is happening. If something is working for you, please share about it, okay? Y'all are doing great in the messenger group, but we got to remember to do more in here, okay? Nobody mad at me? Anybody mad at me yet? Y'all are being quiet. I'm not seeing comments, and maybe it's Facebook, but I'm not seeing comments. So if you have commented, like, send me a private message, because maybe it's Facebook not showing me comments. All right. It's not really what should I do, because you have every tool that you need at your fingertips. There are trainings. I have sent y'all, anybody that's joined under me, y'all have emails of a checklist that you do as soon as you join. There's videos, there's trainings. Cincy has trainings. Okay, y'all are commenting. All right, I'm not seeing y'all's comments. It's Facebook. It's Facebook. It's Facebook. Okay. Thank you. I'm not seeing them. So y'all just keep commenting as I'm asking questions, because Facebook's being crazy. Thanks, Facebook. Thanks. I'm sitting here like, man, they don't want to talk to me this morning. Okay. So and I know that there's some new people here. Listen, YouTube is your best friend. YouTube will be your best friend. Look up OG Boss Babes. Chloe's trainings are phenomenal. Look up Morgan McGee, MCGEE. She is part of Chloe's team. She does a ton of training. She is amazing. I love her trainings. Amber, oh my gosh. Ray Anderson is another one. Look them up. Amber, I'm trying to remember Amber's last name. I can't remember. They have awesome trainings, okay? There are see, now they're coming through. I see Michelle's. Awesome. And I'll read through these as I end this live too, so we're not on here all day. All right. If you don't have belief in anything and nothing, if you don't have belief in yourself and Cincy, nothing is going to work for your business, okay? Belief is huge. You have to believe in yourself. And listen, it's hard to do that some days. Some days we have bad days and we're just like, tell ourselves negative things, but we have to stop doing that. We have to switch our mindset, okay? Accepting that you're not at a certain place yet, but enjoying the journey and embracing where you're at. We have to stop comparing ourselves. Yes, it's easy to get to think, oh man, I can't wait to be a superstar director one day. Don't say, I can't wait. Say, oh my gosh, I am going to be a superstar director one day. Switch that mindset. You will be a superstar director one day. And then say, what am I going to do that will get me to superstar director one day? And listen, another thing. Yes, it's great to have like these big dreams and big goals, but it's also great to get in the habit of setting mini goals. Okay? We have to stop comparing ourselves. I'm serious. Trust me, we all do this. I included. But we have to realize that Cincy came in our life for a reason. I totally know that Cincy was placed in my life for a reason. And God shows up. God has shown up every step of the way. Now, everyone's journey is different. So it may take you a little bit longer to hit director than it did me. And that's okay, because guess what? Your journey is different than mine. You may end up hitting superstar director before me. It can happen. Everybody's journey is different. So we have to stop comparing ourselves. We are going through what we're supposed to go through at the right time. Okay? We've got to stop thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to do this by this, this, and this. Like I've got to be a superstar director in a year. I mean, that's not unrealistic, But I don't want you to be thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to do that. And then if it doesn't happen, you're going to feel really bad. And you're going to get negative, you're going to have negative thoughts. So what I'm trying to do is I look at where I end my month every single month. And then my goal for the following month, I set realistic goals. So if I have sold $4,000 in a month, for instance, then the following month, I'm going to set my goal for 5 and just push myself a little bit harder and write down what I'm going to do to get $5,000 in sales. You guys, I booked 12 parties this month. That is the most I have ever booked in a month. And now one girl hasn't even told me when she wants to start her party, and she's not even responded back. And then I just had another girl message me this morning and said, yes, I want to do a party with you, but I want them to be able to get the Valentine's collection stuff in time. When can we start? And I just messaged her back. So what I'm saying is, just because you see some of us booking tons of parties doesn't mean you can't do it. You have to figure out what's going to work for you and what you're willing to do. Losing a couple hours of sleep, waking up a couple hours earlier. I get up. Thank goodness my kids go to school. I'm not a morning person at all. I'm going to be honest. I hate getting up in the mornings. Can I tell you that? I hate mornings. I would much rather stay up late than get up early. But my husband has us, he's a pretty routine kind of person, and we go to bed by 11 every night, and then I'm up at 6:15 every morning. And I've made myself stay up and not get back in bed because that's so easy for me to want to do. But I have made myself this year, the last actually couple months since about November, actually stay up. Because guess what? Once the kids are off to school, now that Asher's in school, it is peaceful in the mornings. Me and my husband make our coffee, we sit down and talk, and we start working. I start working my business. I do my follow-ups first thing in the morning with the Amy app. I send emails if I need to send emails. I'm messaging people back that messaged me that night. So you have to just get in the mindset of setting many goals and many expectations of what you want, but you've also got to write down what you're going to do to make sure those goals are met. Because you can set a goal all day long and say, oh, I want to book 10 parties. But how? You've got to write down, how are you going to book those 10 parties? Okay? Instead of just writing it down and never looking at it. You guys, when you write goals down, you need to tear it out of your notebook and put it somewhere so that you see it. Or write it on a whiteboard or whatever, sticky notes, so that you see those goals every single day, okay? I set a monthly goal at the beginning of every month, but I also have weekly goals and daily goals. It helps me to do weekly and daily so that I can build myself up to where I want to be at the end of the month. So if you're not doing that, I highly suggest you do that. It works for me. Maybe it'll work for you, okay? When looking at where you're at, where you're not at yet, the word yet is strong, okay? Changing your verbiage and changing your mindset. Instead of saying I'm not there, or I'm not a leader, or I can't book parties, adding the word yet, you know you will. It just hasn't happened yet. So if you're thinking, I can't book parties, no, say, I haven't booked parties yet. I can't hit lead. I'm never going to be a lead consultant. Nope, don't say that. Say, I'm not a lead consultant yet, but this is what I'm going to do to get there. And then look up what it's going to take. To be a lead consultant, you have to sponsor. So what are you going to do? You're going to write down that you want to sponsor 2 to 4 people a month so that you can hit lead. And then you're going to look at the PRV that you need. And if y'all don't have the breakdown, let me know and I can send that to you. Okay? But y'all all should have that where it shows what you have to have every month to hit certain levels. Let me know. I can send it to you guys. It's in this group page too. Okay, Trisha. So y'all have to get into the mindset, and listen, this is stuff that I'm learning too. We have to start writing down our goals and dreams, but also writing down how we're going to make it happen, okay? Hold ourselves accountable. What do you need to improve or change to get to where you want to be? So, if you have been sending messages randomly, a couple of messages a week, and you're still not booking parties, maybe you need to change that. Maybe you need to do voice messaging instead of text. Voice messaging makes you sound more personable, and that's what I do. I hate typing stuff out because they can take your text and twist it, and it can sound like you're kind of being rude or pushy when you're not. So do voice messaging if you can. Click the microphone button, hold it down, and say, "Hey Brittany, how are you doing? Can you believe it is 2022 already? Like, holy moly, right? How's your year going so far? I hope that your January has already started off amazing, but I wanted to ask you something. So, would you like to earn free and half off Scentsy this month or February or March? I'm looking for 5 ladies that would love to host an online or a party with me and earn free and half off Scentsy. I want to help as many people this year to earn free and half off Scentsy. How does that sound?" Guess what? Not everybody's going to message you back, and that's okay. But if they can hear you talk, they're more likely to listen to the message because, for one, they don't know what it says, so they're going to listen to it. And for two, they can hear the excitement in your voice. They can hear how your day is going just by listening to your voice. Okay? They can hear you being you. All right? They don't think it's just a generated message because they can actually hear you talk. Stop focusing on where you aren't at in your business and start focusing on how far you've came. We all got to do that. If you haven't sponsored yet, stop focusing on, "Oh my gosh, I have not sponsored anybody." But look at how many parties you booked last year. And most of us are really new. So look at how much PRV you've already accumulated. Look at the parties you've booked. Look at the team you're on. Look at the ladies that you've gotten to get to know. Look at your customer base. There's so much other things that you can look at and be appreciative of instead of thinking about all the things that you didn't do. Okay? Positivity, again, believing in yourself, knowing that even though you didn't hit a certain thing, but knowing that you will someday, that brings me so much joy. Like, yes, I want to be a superstar director. You guys, it scares the hell out of me. Okay, I'm going to be honest. It scares the freaking hell out of me because it's a huge thing. But I'm not letting that weigh me down. I'm working my business every single day and doing things that I see superstar directors doing, because if it's working for them, I hope it'll help and work for me. So I'm trying to give myself grace, but also being, precious with my time. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know I am not going to respond back to messages after 5 o'clock my time, which is 6 o'clock Eastern time. I have to stop keeping my phone on 24/7 and helping everybody, because if I continue to do that, and listen, I know a lot of y'all work during the day and at night is the only time you work your business. I stay at home and I am working my business 24 hours a day. Actually not, because I sleep 8 hours, but if I get 8 hours of sleep. But as a leader, I have to stop and I have to set boundaries. And the boundaries that I have to set, I'm doing it so that when you're a leader, and if you're already a leader, you need to be doing the same thing. You need to have business hours. And those business hours, we've got to start sticking to those. And then once it's after your time. You don't message anybody on your team anymore. You take time for yourself because we don't want to burn ourselves out. We don't want our families to get upset. And my husband is tired of me being on my phone all the time. So I'm standing behind this right now, and I'm telling y'all, after today, I will not be getting back to you guys after 5 o'clock, which is 6 o'clock Eastern time zone. One, I'm usually eating dinner around that time. I've got to get my kids ready for bed, give them baths and all of that. And then by the time I'm actually able to sit down with my husband, it's 9 o'clock at night. And during all that time, I'm like messaging everybody and I'm working my business, but my husband's not getting to enjoy my time, and I've got to stop doing that, okay? And it's hard for me because I am a leader that wants to always be there for you guys and always getting back with you guys as soon as you message me, and I have to stop. It's not that I'm being a bad leader because I have to set hours. It's I have to set boundaries. And it's not that anybody's upset me or anything like that, but I have a life, and Cincy is part of that, but Cincy is not going to be overruling my family time. Okay? And I want y'all to do the same thing. Self-care is important. And part of self-care is turning your phone off or sitting it on silent and not worrying about, oh my gosh, if I'm not posting right now, I'm not getting orders. That's how I have always felt. If I'm not working my business 18 hours a day, I'm not going to get where I need to be. Yes, you will. And I'm saying this because I have to. Because I'm going to wear myself out. Yes, I'm telling you, if I don't turn my phone off, my husband is not going to support what I do. Because guess what? In the last business I did, I didn't turn my phone off. And I was on my phone 24/7. And I am not going to lose my family to my business. Yes, I love you guys. And yes, I love Cincy. But and this is hard for me, you guys, because I love helping everybody. Everybody. I feel like if I'm not getting back to people right away, I'm letting them down. That's just the way my mind is. And I'm getting emotional because I know that this is something I struggle with. And Chloe knows it. But I know that I am going to continue to grow regardless of how much time I'm putting. I don't want to put it that way. I'm going to continue to grow even when I'm not on my phone 24/7. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay? I am always, yes, y'all are so sweet. I'm always here for y'all. So, setting boundaries for me and our team. If you have a question for me and it's after 6 o'clock Eastern time zone, you need to write that question down and message it to me the next day. Or if you send it to me, I am not going to be getting back to you until the following day. Okay? We have to respect each other's boundaries, and I'm going to respect your boundaries. I want to know your boundaries. I want to know every single person on here. What are your business hours? We are going to each set business hours. Listen, I know like Ashley, she works a full-time job during the day. So at night is when she really dives deep into her business. So maybe her business hours are 6 at night till 6 to 11 at night. And that's perfectly okay. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Actually, my kids are at school now. But I am able to have the luxury of staying at home and working my business all day. So we're going to set business hours. 9 to 5 my time, which is 10 to 6 your time. Actually, I'll do 9 Eastern time zone to 6 Eastern time zone for y'all because I'm an hour behind and I'm already up at 6:15 in the mornings, but I'm not like, you know what I mean. Thank you. So I wanted to like, I wanted to share that with y'all because since the beginning I was supposed to set business hours, and I've told y'all business hours, but I've not been sticking to that. And I'm going to make it a purpose to turn my phone on silent at 5 o'clock my time. Now, I may still post on my stories here and there, like if we're watching a movie with the kids. I want to start taking my nighttime routine and sharing that with the world. So we're going to set boundaries. And you all need boundaries. We all need boundaries. I know that it's hard. If you're someone like me that feels like you want to go, 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 go. You don't ever want to like stop, stop, stop. I have that problem. I feel like I need to work my business all the time and not stop. When we go on vacations, I'm like working. When we went out of town the other day, it wasn't really like a big ordeal, but I still was working my business, and I'm like, I need to put my phone down. You know what I mean? So we gotta start setting boundaries and setting business hours and letting those on your team know your business hours and sticking with it. Okay? We're gonna do that. Y'all hold me accountable. If I message y'all, if you message me and I get back to you right away after the time I'm supposed to, y'all need to like kick me in the butt. I'm serious. Y'all have to hold me accountable because this is something I struggle with, and I love that I'm able to share that with you guys because I just feel like I'm supposed to always be there. But we know that I'm going to be there the next day. I'm always going to be here to help you guys, but I have to set hours. Okay? Okay. And that was totally off topic. I didn't even write that down. I just had a team training with Chloe last night with a bunch of team leaders. We all had a team training, and that was one of the big things they talked about. So I've got to stick with that. Okay? Okay. All right. Let's see. Where was I at? Okay. So we're all at where we're supposed to be for a reason. We need to focus on the gain and not beating ourselves up for saying why we're not where we're at. Stop comparing ourselves to others. Eventually, you will get to where you want. It takes time and it takes hard work. If it was easy, everyone would do this. Now, I want to say Scentsy is easy. It's easy because the products sell themselves. But it's what we do with this business that's hard. It's hard. For some people, it's hard to go live. It's hard to post about products. It's hard to be excited and to share because you're afraid of hurting someone's feelings. I understand that, but guess what? I don't care what people think when I post about Scentsy anymore. I love what I do. And I love this company. And I love our team. And I will continue to talk about that every single day for the rest of my life because that's how passionate I am about Scentsy and about what I do with you guys and about these products. And if people bash our products, I don't care. I know that they're amazing. So that's why I chose Scentsy. This company is freaking amazing. We have to believe that. We have to show that and believe that. You will always hear no from people. That's never going to change. Remember that. When you're sending out messages to book parties or to get people to join your team, if you've been talking to people that's been ordering from you for a while about making money off their own orders and they tell you no, guess what? It's not the end of the world. It's okay. You're going to get no's. And actually, you're probably going to get more no's than yeses because people are scared of change. People are scared of commitment, like booking a party, because they're scared that they're going to have to do all this work. Right? So it's okay if you hear no's. Guess what? For every no that you hear, you're getting that much closer to a yes. Isn't that awesome? Embrace the process, enjoy the process, and love your process. And know everything on your journey is happening for a reason. We all have a different journey, and we're all going down different roads with Cincy and with our team. And if you don't have a team, you're still on a journey to that team. I promise you. It's easier to throw up your hands and say, I quit when it gets hard than it is to work through it. Did you know that? 50% of people in network marketing, when they start an online business, 50% of people give up the first year. Because why? It gets hard. They go through rough patches, and it's easier to just give it up than try to continue on. But oh my gosh, if you beat through that, oh, the gold at the end of the rainbow. That's what it's going to be. I promise. If you work past the struggles, you will see light at the end of the tunnel. Take time to reflect on what you are doing. Take time to reflect on what you're doing. Instead of looking at all what you've not done or the things you didn't do, reflect on what you did do and the impact that you're having on others. Girl, come on, Christina, you got this, girl. Get some more parties booked. Reach out to some people and say, hey, I am $1,000 away from where I need to be in 16 days. Can you place an order and help me reach that goal? When you believe in what you're telling yourself, like, yes, I do want it, my family deserves it, you have to believe that you can do this and trust the process. Battling our mind is the hardest thing. You have to hold yourself accountable. Use your time wisely. Time management is the biggest thing. Focus on doing what you do and learn to do it well and consistently. Focus on what you're doing. Do it well and consistently. Yeah. We need to start setting goals on where we are today instead of where we want to be 5 years from now, 3 years from now. And I talked about this at the beginning a little bit. Start setting mini goals. Like this week, I want to sell $500 this week. Okay? Write it down. By Sunday, I will sell $500. I will sell $500. How am I going to do that? I'm going to book more parties. I'm going to message some of my customers that haven't purchased in a while. I'm going to go live more. I am going to take pictures. I'm going to take pictures with products with my face on it so that they can see that I really do have these products and that I love these products. I'm going to share how the Bring Back bars, Shimmer is my favorite scent. Why? Share. Let them know how excited you are, right? You got to write down things that you're willing to do and push yourself out of your comfort zone. Listen, I know going live is hard for some people. I know that it gives you anxiety. I deal with anxiety. But if you continue not to go live, you're not being consistent, they're not going to get to see you in action. It's okay if you mess up on your live and you say the wrong thing, or you have your son walk in on your live butt naked with poop up his back. It has happened to me. It's okay. People want to see that you are a normal person. We all have lives and things happen. I've had to yell at my kids while I'm live. It's part of life. It's okay. You can do it. You're just scared to. Get out and just do it. Stop being scared. Because if you continue to be scared and not doing the things that you're needing to do, guess what? You're just setting yourself back. from what can be, you're not helping the situation. You want to be a director one day? Well, you got to step up to the plate and do the things that directors do. You got to go live. You got to do team trainings. You got to follow up with your customers and your team. You got to create a team page. You got to learn how to use Canva and Avery. You got to print your own labels. Do samples if you want. That's a thing, like if you want to do it, you can. Not saying that you have to. Be you. Just be authentically you. So if there's something that you're wanting, you have to look at what it's going to take and make sure you do that. And just like I wrote down, so if you want to be a lead consultant, then you need to recruit. So focus on recruiting 2 to 4 this month. Then next month, you can set new goals. I set monthly goals, weekly goals, daily goals. When you see my post that says, my daily goal, I have a goal of $134. Well, guess what? I know what the end of the month goal is, and I'm breaking it down day by day, week by week, so that I can post about that and let my people know, hey, she's got a goal to reach. I would love to help her. People love to help others. Most people love to help see people reach their goals. Time management, girl, you just have to set a time. Say, when I get up in the mornings, my first hour, I am going to focus on following up, sending out messages to book parties, and watching a training video. Like, you have to just switch your mindset. You'll get used to doing it. Setting mini goals are more attainable than seeing like this huge goal that you want. So yes, I want to be a superstar director one day. Do you know that that's like $80,000 in sales for our entire team? And then it's like and then it's like $8,000 in sales or $10,000 in sales from just you guys, like just the team, my front line, just the girls I sponsored. That's scary when you think about it that way. And then I need like 6 directors under me. It's scary thinking of like this huge goal that you want to reach. But when you break it down into these little goals, weekly, daily, monthly, I promise you, that road is going to lead you to success. It's gonna lead you to where you're going to be, or where you want to be. Celebrate your small successes. If you book a party, and can I just say, I love that about this team. I love that I created the group chat and I thought about doing that, because I love that y'all will share when you get orders, you share when you book a party, and you're just excited about it. I love that. So for me, our team does amazing at the small successes. I feel like we're just like, you guys, our team is special. We are a team that literally, we have a bond like this, I feel like. And we are always cheering each other on, and I love that. So I just want to say thank you, because I could not have asked God to place anybody better than what I have right now. I truly believe that He sent the right people to my team, and y'all are just amazing, and I love that. Hustle goals, setting those big goals, focusing on where you're at now will get you to where you want to be, okay? Don't set goals you know that you can't achieve, because when you do, you will have a negative mindset when you don't hit those goals. Set attainable goals. That's why I say set daily and weekly and monthly goals. Instead of setting that one big goal that's like, holy crap, oh my gosh, set smaller attainable goals. If you set a goal to sell $1,000 in one day, and that's a lot, and you don't hit that, that might make you feel really bad. But if you set a goal of $200 or $300 for the day, and you hit that, you're going to be like, dang, I feel so accomplished today, right? Setting smaller goals helps and gives you a better positive mindset and helps you believe in yourself more. See? It all comes together. It all works together. You need to know what you need to get done daily to achieve the goals you want to reach. Create lists. Hold yourself accountable. Cut the fluff and just do it. Turn your phone on silent when you're watching team training so that you don't get interrupted. Do different things like that. Turn your phone off at night like I'm going to do so that you're not responding to everybody and you're able to focus on what you need to do the next day. The posts that you need to make for the parties for the next day, or reaching out to customers at that time and doing follow-ups, okay? Whatever it is. Commitment is a product of a disciplined effort that eventually becomes an effortless habit. Commitment is a product of a disciplined effort that eventually becomes an effortless habit. When you commit and you continue to get in that routine, no problem. You're going to create a habit that just feels effortless. You're going to get used to doing the things every day. You're going to know to set the goals every day. You're going to know to set the goals for the week. You're going to know the PRV that you want, the parties that you need to book. It's just going to go around in a circle over and over and over. But at the same time, you're going to be thinking and being able to create different things that you can do to get better outcomes. Life is going to throw you curveballs. And it's going to make you want to quit at some point. But instead of throwing in the towel, you need to pick up your kit and get back to it. When life throws hell your way and you feel like, I don't know if I can go on anymore, I don't know, and you get those negative thoughts in your mind, pick up your kit. Look at your Scentsy kit. Remember the reason you joined and get back to work. No excuses. Just do it. Trust me, the devil is going to do everything in his power for you not to succeed. It's what choice you make that is going to determine your outcome. I just got an order. See? Because I did follow-ups this morning. And I reminded people about the Valentine's deal that we have going on. I'm telling y'all, I was in a business before Scentsy for 6 years. And I gave it everything I possibly could. And I did everything I possibly could. But can I tell you something? I didn't have leadership. I didn't really have people to push me. I felt alone. I had a team, but my team really didn't do a whole lot. And this is just being real and honest with you. And I knew that I deserved better. And God told me I deserved better. So what did I do? I sat back and I listened and I prayed. Because 2 years ago, I really wanted to join Scentsy, but I was scared. And I let fear hold me back. And I continued to stay with the business that I was in before. And I got nowhere. And then life got hard. And I lost one of my best friends. And then my husband found out he had cancer. And in that moment, God told me I needed a change. And it was time to move on. And I kid you not, I was like, what are you talking about? And one of Chloe's live trainings popped up out of nowhere, you guys. It was a training that she had done years ago. And I watched it. And then I went on Instagram and her stories was talking about joining Scentsy and how her life is changing because of this company. And it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to always be rainbows and sunshines, but what you do with this business and the belief of believing in what you do, the outcome is going to be glorious and amazing. And I didn't say yes just then. But then God kept nudging me, you guys. And I don't know if y'all believe or not, but he kept nudging me. And I was dreaming about Cincy. And I just kept seeing Chloe over and over and over, more than I ever have, I think, in my life, you guys. And I finally said yes. And when I said yes, my heart was like happy and scared all at the same time. And I'm sharing this with you guys because I joined at the worst time of my life. And I joined with fear because I was like, holy crap, I just said yes to this. I didn't join right away. I actually hosted a party, earned my kit, and joined. But can I tell you, like, I believed in the yes. And when we did the party, Chloe didn't even have to post in my party because I was doing it for her. I didn't know much about the business side of Cincy at all. I took it upon myself to share that I loved Cincy and that I was using the products and that I was doing a party so that I could earn my kit for free and that I was going to take on a new adventure because why? My family was going through hell and I needed a change. I needed to be able to step up to the plate. Oh, crap. Hold on, you guys. Are we good? I think Justin butt dialed me. I don't know. But I needed to step up to the plate and help give back a little bit. Hold on, you guys. All right. Sorry, you guys. Justin kept calling. Oh, Lord. But I knew that if my husband was going through chemo and stuff and that he wasn't going to be able to work as much as he was. So I knew I needed to make a change. And what I was doing wasn't giving me what I deserved. And I loved Chloe. And I still love Chloe. And I had watched her journey just change so much. And I was like, man, if Cincy could work for me and fulfill the dreams that I have and that I could help do that for other people, that is a glorious feeling. Like, that would bring me so much joy to be able to give back and give people hope and help them see their potential and help them believe in themselves. That is why I do Cincy. At first it was for my family and it still is, but it's more than that. I want to be able to help people and help them know that yes, you can retire from your job and you don't have to work for corporate America, that you can stay at home with your babies, that you can work from home from anywhere. If you believe in yourself, it can work. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication, but it can work. Can someone like private message me and say that y'all see me since he called? I'm hoping this is still going. So what you want out of this is going to be different than what I want. And all of our why is different, but I want you to write your why down. It's important to know. Thank you, Christina. It's important to know why you joined Cincy. One, I want you to write it down because next year, I want you to reflect back and see if your why has changed any. My why has already changed. It was wholeheartedly to help my family. And now, it's not only for me, it's for you guys. It's for the girl down the street that thinks that she's lost everything in her life and she doesn't know if there's any hope left. It's for the girl that has no belief in herself because she grew up feeling that she was a piece of crap, that she is worthless, and that she'll never amount of anything. Can you believe I've been told those things? I grew up in a really bad home life and have been told over and over and over, I will never succeed. I will never do amazing things. I will never inspire people. I will never amount to anything because of the way I grew up. I'm changing that. I'm changing that. I'm going to prove them wrong. And some of those people are my family. And I'm going to prove them wrong. Because my why is greater than what they believe. I am going to change the world someday. I am going to continue to change people's lives. Whether that be them joining me with Cincy. But I want to help inspire as many people this year and change as many people's lives this year as I can. That's my mindset for 2022, to be positive, to be proud of how I end this year, to be proud of how I've led you guys. Thank you. So I had to share that. That's not in my notes. I want you guys to commit to Cincy or don't. Let me say that again. I want you to commit to Cincy or don't. If you're not willing to put in the work, if you're not willing to help others, then don't do it. Why are you doing it? Now, let me back up. If you're doing this for yourself, then you have a reason. Because you love the products. I understand that some people aren't going to do Cincy to grow a team, to change their life. I have people on here that just want to do it because they want to earn money off their own orders. And that is freaking amazing. Because I want you to earn money off your own orders. I want you to be able to earn a little bit of extra income. And that's awesome that you want to do that as a hobby. But I can also tell you that you don't know what can happen. Because a lot of people will start this thinking, oh, I'm just going to do this for myself. And then people will come to them and be like, oh, well, I saw something, like I saw in the back of your picture that you had Cincy wax back there, or Cincy warmer. Like, do you love their products? What do you think about their wax? And you never know who's waiting for you to be a part of their life. All right? All right, so let's talk a little bit about consistency. And then we'll be done. You have to show up daily. You have to. Now, you can take the weekends off, or you can take days off. Hold on. But when you take days off, I still want you to do one thing a day. One thing a day that means something and that's income producing. So, take a selfie. Take a selfie with Cincy behind you. Or take a selfie that you're on vacation, or take a selfie that you're meeting someone for lunch and you're able to still work your business regardless. Or that you're taking a self-care day, you went and got your hair done and you want to know what people think. You know why I posted that yesterday? For engagement, to help my algorithm, to show people that, oh, well, she has a Cincy business, but she went and got her hair done on a Tuesday, and she's still working her business. She's still able to do that. I posted it to see and ask people what they thought about my hair, because I do care. Like, does it look horrible? Does it look good? What do y'all think? I'm going to straighten it one day so y'all can see it. But I posted that because people like to see you. They're always in my stories sharing what I'm cooking for my family. I'm always in my stories showing, I need to get my daughter to clean the table with counter clean and actually get it on video. I'm showing that when I'm cleaning up for the day, that, I'm using my counter clean, whatever it is. One post. Even on days when you feel like crap, if you do one thing. Oh, it's back. Oh, it's back. I don't know what my internet's doing. So, I don't know if y'all heard what I just said, so let me say that again. You have to show up daily. Follow up, book the parties, ask the hard questions, message the people, follow up with your team. Make sure your priorities are in line. That means creating those lists, creating those daily tasks, and then cutting your phone off or doing what you need to do and spend some time with your family. I'm making sure I do that this year. Okay? Life is hard, but we have to push through it. Life is going to always be hard. It's always going to be hard. Meaning, people out there are always going to try to break you down and bring you down. More so than lifting you up. Why? I don't know. But we have to learn to push through that and rise to the occasion and show up and prove them wrong. We have to be willing to work. I can't make you guys work. I can't make you guys get on my trainings. I can't make you guys book parties. I can't make you guys be leaders. I can't make you get into Messenger. I can't make you go live. I can ask you guys to do these things. I can lead you guys to do these things. I can show you how I'm leading and growing and what's working for me, but I can't physically make you do them. I'm your leader. I'm not your boss. We're our own boss, okay? I can lead you. I can help show you, but I cannot make you. You have to have the willpower to do the work. If you want the results, if you want to hit goals, if you want to be a leader, if you want to be number 1 on our leadership boards, if you want to be in the top 5 on our leadership boards, you have to be willing to work. I can't make you. Hi, Kayla. So, do things scared. Do the scary things. I promise you, the scary things are what's going to push you and lead you and help find that rainbow find that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So, believe in yourself, stay consistent, and make the commitment. I love you guys. Go out and be rock stars that I know that you are. And I hope that you take this training and put in the work. I love you all. I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your day.